there's plenty of bands that stay local because they're, they have some passion lying somewhere else. But I chose not to go to college because I was gonna throw myself into this and make it happen. And but you have to put it first over everything. If you go to school to be a lawyer as your backup plan after music kind of thing, I just don't see it working. Yeah, this is Doris. It's an Explorer. We sleep in our bed back there, and we each have our personal little cubby hole, and it's pretty dirty right now. It gets cleaner before tour, but usually on our days off, which early is every 4 days, or as late as every 3 weeks, we'll take a day and clean the van because we have nothing else to do. So.
But soon you'll start to get it, and we will walk this town, feeling everyone will come knocking down. The dreams will be one line and we'll sing, oh, 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 yeah, baby, we'll keep singing, no, they won't, and we will walk this
town. Choir tour, but other than that, no.
Never been on tour before.
Mostly just play shows around ASU.
Across the street with the red and gold awnings. Yeah, you should come.
Yeah, you can come if you want to. It's 7 to 9. We start at 8.
Tempe coffee shops.
Yeah, I think the most we've ever driven for a show is maybe...
Well, 2 hours technically. We took a bus to the other side of Phoenix.
We did take a bus that took 2 hours to get to West Phoenix.
Yeah. West Phoenix, still not technically a tour, but it was a drive.
We did a 3-month East Coast. It was over 30 states, just that tour. I don't remember exactly how many stops it was, but we played, we didn't have very many days off on that tour, so it was pretty much, something like 70 stops.
We're trying to get experience. Touring is the best way to spread the music as far as we know.
We sell more records on tour than we ever do, than we do in years of iTunes and online promotion.
And it's our first tour, unofficial, we plan the entire thing. Who knows, we could get there and just complete crap fest the entire time.
There's shows that we show up and we expect it to be really good because last time we were here, it was a really good show, and then no one shows up. Those things happen.
Well, the plan is next week go out to California, go to LA, drive up to Bakersfield. We've already got 2 or 3 venues lined up that we're gonna play at. We're also doing high school tour.
Yeah, and that was a big part of trying to promote an unknown band. We don't really know what we're getting into, so we thought, let's play somewhere where we have a captive audience at lunch. They're not allowed to leave except for the seniors maybe, but there should be at least roughly 2,000 people there who
Can't leave.
They
have to listen to us.
Essentially.
I left for tour thinking, oh man, I've been away from my parents. I'm not some mama's boy. I've been away from my parents. I know what it's like. I've been, I've left for camps or whatever. I'm not always at home or always around these people. I don't need these people 24/7 to get through my day. But I still couldn't believe how much it affected me not having a support system at all in place, and it's such a difficult thing. And I think a lot of bands don't even consider it when they leave for tour.
We are Power Up from Arizona, here in California for today. All right, we got one more for you. We got one more for you anyways. Yeah, but we still have one more for you.
What day is it right now? It's Thursday, March 17th. So we've done Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today's Thursday, so we're on day 5 of this. Out of Friday, Saturday, out of 8, 5 eighths of the way done.
Sunday, Cafe Muse,
Cafe Muse,
which was played on Hollywood Boulevard that night too. We played on Hollywood Boulevard twice
Yeah.
that day. We played before and after.
So after that, we then played at Club Trip, which was a bar actually. Had a really, really nice sound setup, but
For the 3 people that were there.
3 people that were there.
Yeah. So that was LA.
That was LA in its entirety. Oh, KCRW radio. NPR.
Oh, yeah.
So what happened?
We just dropped off a CD at KCRW Studios here at Santa Monica College. They're going to review it. Call us. No, we're going to call them in 3 to 4 weeks and see if they're going to put it in the rotation. So,
To Bakersfield, which we are now leaving. Stayed with our friend Erica and her family. Ate way more food than most people would eat in a month while they're on tour. And we've actually got some of that with us, which I hope isn't going bad right now.
no, I'm pretty sure they're just.
We got lettuce and tomatoes. We've got some tacos, and we have some rice. Played at Independence High School and Ridgeview High School. Overall, the high schools are definitely the ones that have been worth going to, because today when we went to Ridgeview, we sold 11 CDs, which is 11 more than we've sold anywhere else so far at this point.
And yeah.
I try to give advice when it's asked for. I know when I was starting out, that I looked up to all these bands that that maybe weren't as big as I thought they were, but they had some experience and they knew what was going on and what's coming, what's going to happen if you choose this life. Be ready for anything. It's not all about this fun and partying kind of thing. It's work. It very much is, and it needs to become your job, and it needs to become something you're dedicated to. Or if I wasn't as dedicated to this, there would be no way I would keep touring. It's too difficult. It's too tough. It takes too much of a strain on things at home, and it takes knowing that it's going to happen, knowing that you're going to miss things back home, knowing that you're going to, whether it's weddings or just missing people, it takes a lot of dedication and really, really hard work to make it happen. I think what really draws me back is the fact that it changes lives, and I know music changed my life when I was a kid, and there's certain bands that made my life completely different. I would hate to change someone's life and then quit, kind of thing, I think those people do hold us to a standard, and we try to meet that.
I will never trade away. I will never trade away.
The last 2 records, I've been home writing songs about what's going on in my life, girls or whatever, and so after our EP, or My Favorite Deputy, came out, we toured just constantly. And so I found myself, again, writing about what was going on in my life, but what was going on in my life wasn't girls and stuff. It was being poor and hungry on tour, it was all this stuff. And I began to realize as we showed up to shows and no one would show up, and I would go on MySpace, back when MySpace was cool, and would talk to someone, they would be like, oh yeah, I didn't go, I figured there'd be plenty of other people, we did this instead, we went bowling or whatever. And it just broke my heart that these people thought that them coming to our show didn't matter. And in talking to touring bands and things like that, like, they don't want to talk to you about it because then it seems so negative and it seems so down. And then it seems like you don't like your job, and we do love our jobs. They're awesome. We love you!
Welcome to California. Welcome to California.
Don't leave us.
Don't.
What kind of car do you guys drive?
It's a Saturn SC2 98 coupe.
Tires.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, God.
It just got real.
Just got real. Oh my God.
How can you survive on just water?
We could survive all the spring break.
Okay.
I mean, actually, if we didn't have food, we'd probably just drive back.
Yeah, I guess we could do
We
that.
have food here. But
Yeah, we'll probably just drive back. No. We'll rough it out.
we could fish.
We'll fish.
We'll fish.
We'll
It's
drink
good.
lots of water.
Yeah, not salt water. It's bad.
Beans.
Make you go crazy.
Beans are cheap.
it'll be an experience. So looking forward to it.